Well, I want to just first of all just tell you I couldn't be more proud of this team and this program and our coaching staff and all the people that put work into this. With the season we've had, there's been a little bit of up and down roller coaster, probably in the second half of the season. But considering where we were 2 weeks ago, lost 2 games in a row. Came back, had a great win at home, and then we went back on the road. We thought we were in a position really getting some playoff consideration, and then all of a sudden we dropped that game, and then we come back to finish it out. I really thought our guys did a fantastic job of understanding how important it was to finish, and they did that today, and I couldn't be more proud of what they did and the work that they put in and how important it was as to how they represented themselves and just to finish the deal. It's been an interesting process. Our team is extremely young, and I think there's a lot of growth that's taken place, and I couldn't be more excited for the seniors to go out with a winning season. They're a big part of just what we went through last year, and then going through this year having a winning record, and to show for all their hard work in the offseason, their commitment this year. And now for all the returners coming back, I'm extremely excited going the offseason with what we did today. And so very pleased, very excited, and couldn't be more proud of the program itself.
And just coming out on the opening drive, going forward on 4th down, inside the 5 or 10, was really coming out aggressive, something y'all were hoping to be able to do?
Yeah, I thought that we needed to maybe try to set a tone a little bit there, and it was a situation where you just kind of sometimes go with your gut, and we tried to do that, but it ended up and it was okay because we got on top, and I thought our offense, we were able to get in position to really control the tempo of the game, I thought, and we did that for the most part, I think. I think in the second half we got a little bit sloppy at the end, but I think for the most part we were doing what we needed to do offensively to just have good ball control and be in control of putting points on the board and then putting us in great field position.
Coach, you said this week that you're really working with just a ragtag bunch of guys trying to fill in the secondary.
I'd be careful about ragtag, but
I mean, you're trying to fill in some spots with some players, Coach. How did you try to assess what your players that you put on the field were able to do?
Well, I think first half they defensively they struggled a little bit. Although we only gave up 14 points, it just felt like we were giving up a lot of big plays, a lot of yards. But we challenged them at halftime, got them settled down a little bit, and I think they understood some key fundamental points to just fixing the problems that we were seeing, and they did that in the second half. We had a problem with the perimeter game, screen game, and we were able to tighten that up, and guys sprinted to the ball a lot better, and all 11 guys on the field, I thought, just did a better job on defense in the second half.
Offense had several sustained drives that ended up getting capped off with touchdowns. How would you assess your offenses? Over the past couple games, have had pretty solid games. It's been just a couple defensive lapses that have really cost you, but how would you assess your offense?
Well, yeah, I think, if defense is giving up points, offense has to score more. So it's both sides of the ball that need to work together. But offense has been very solid. When we score in the 30s, you expect to give yourself an opportunity to win. And so that's been very pleasing to see. The last 2 weeks we've done that, and even against West Virginia State, we were able to put up 40 plus, and that does help a lot. So I think Pat has gotten a lot more comfortable with the offense and the flow and just some of the mistakes that maybe he made early on, and we've had a lot of good skill guys step up, and the offensive line developed very well over the course of the season. So very excited about our offense as we move into the future and where it's at and what we were able to do here really this year.
And then touching on what you said earlier, just as the season in general, starting out really well and then struggling in the second half of the season. How important was it for you to be able to come out and get a win in this final game?
I think really important. We ran up against a few good teams, and we started to get depleted in the secondary. We've got a lot of knees and ACLs that put our guys on the sideline, and I think it was important that we really just kind of rally together and stand behind what we believe and what we taught fundamentally, and be able to go out and have something to show for it. And I really thought we did that today. 14 points on the board. Couldn't be more proud of the defense for holding them to that. But what they did at halftime, they got some energy to them. They came out with some enthusiasm for the second half, and they just sprinted to the ball, which you need to be able to do. It doesn't matter what calls we make, doesn't matter what defense we're in. If you don't sprint to the ball in defense, you don't have a chance. And so I think some of those younger guys are figuring out how to do that.
Shane, what kind of pride is it for you guys to finish undefeated at home?
Oh, I think that's really important. And really what sticks out this year is we haven't played well on the road. And when you say we're undefeated at home, that's kind of a little bit alarming, because that's fantastic. I mean, for our team to do that. But great pride in that. It's a very good environment for us to play in, and so I think our guys get attached to that. They get comfortable in that. We obviously have to figure out how to take what we do at home and now take it on the road with us, and so that'll be a great emphasis for us in the off season. I think our guys will be able to see some of the things as we look back of what we've done at home, and be able to know how to apply those for the road. And I expect us to be able to come out as a more complete group next year, even to play both home and away very well like we did at home. But a lot of sense of pride in that, and it's fun to see that.
And how tough was it for you? I mean, obviously emotional day for you, saying goodbye to those guys, kids like Mike Keck and Mike Lawrence, and your offensive guys as well. What kind of emotions is that for you as a coach after having coached those guys?
Yeah, it's a bittersweet deal, because you want to send them out the right way and be excited about it, but knowing that they're not going to come back next year, and that they have given everything that they could to the program, and they're not going to be sitting in these front row desks anymore. That's tough, and so, but I think when you go out with a win, that's about the best thing that you can do for them, and they deserve that. The program deserves that, and I'm really excited that they got to end their senior year this way, being able to go out with a winning record.